I was 32 years old, staring at my bank account when it hit me. I was making the exact same money I made 5 years ago. Different job, different city, same result. And the worst part? I'm not lazy, I'm not stupid. So what the hell was wrong with me? Then I discovered something that changed everything, and I'm about to share it with you. But first, if you've ever felt like you're working hard but going nowhere, like there's an invisible force holding you back, you need to hear this, because it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility to fix it. Here's what nobody tells you. I realized it wasn't about lacking opportunities or resources. We have more access to information and possibilities than any generation in history. Yet people with every advantage often achieve mediocre results, while others who start with nothing create something extraordinary. That's when I knew the problem wasn't external, it was inside me. The breakthrough came when I understood how my brain actually works. See, the thinking part of our brain doesn't fully develop until we're about 7 years old. Before that, we're like sponges, absorbing everything without questioning it. And that's where my problem started. I remember this one moment from childhood. My dad was stressed. Money worries, work pressure, fighting with my mom. We were shopping, and I kept asking for a toy. He finally snapped and said I didn't deserve it, that I wasn't good enough. He was just frustrated and wanted me to be quiet, but I didn't hear frustration. I heard the truth about who I was. Not good enough, not deserving. And I spent decades unconsciously proving that belief right, sabotaging myself whenever success got too close. Here's the hard truth I learned. We never rise above how we see ourselves, and most of that self-image was formed before we were 7 years old, based on whether we felt loved by the people who mattered most. The other problem? We're on autopilot 95% of the time. I'm only consciously thinking about 5% of my day. The rest? Old patterns running in the background like computer programs I installed years ago and forgot about. Think of it like this. My conscious mind is a tiny ant marching north toward my goals, but it's walking on the back of an elephant heading south. That's my unconscious mind, full of old beliefs and patterns pulling me backward. And here's the kicker. Your environment always beats your willpower. Always. You can be super motivated, but if you're surrounded by negative people or constantly consuming negative media, you'll eventually become negative too. It's like trying to stay warm while living in a freezer. The environment wins. So what did I do? 3 simple things. First, I stopped putting garbage in my mind. I quit watching the news 17 years ago. Seriously, the news isn't designed to inform you. It's designed to grab your attention by showing you everything that's wrong with the world. You can't watch the news daily and stay positive. It's like smoking and expecting to be healthy. I also got honest about my social circle. Some people drain you, constantly reminding you why things won't work. Love your family, but choose your friends wisely. Second, I started feeding myself good stuff. Podcasts, books, inspiring content, every single day. If you're not deliberately choosing what goes into your mind, someone else is choosing for you, and you'll end up as a background character in their story, instead of the star of your own. Third, I got help removing the deep programming. I worked with someone who could identify my unconscious patterns and help me eliminate them. For example, I thought I needed time management skills. Turns out, my real problem was fear of rejection, which made me say yes to everything, which overloaded my calendar. See the difference? Surface problem versus root cause. When I addressed these 3 things, everything shifted. The goal isn't just success, it's self-mastery. Before spending another dollar on courses or skills, invest in understanding yourself. Master yourself first. Because here's what I discovered. When you master yourself, you can walk into chaos and stay calm. You become the eye of the storm. You stop reacting to everything and start responding from your center. And that's when you stop just trying to succeed and start actually becoming the person you're meant to be. People don't change because you tell them to. They change when they're inspired to change, and you can only inspire them by being the example yourself.